Welcome to Mindful Mountain Wellness and our Education and Training Center Mindful Mountain Institute. My name is Anna Hallows. I am the founder of Mindful Mountain Wellness. And today's podcast is episode 2, Encouragement, Perseverance, and Accountability. Are you aware of the lens you see yourself through? This is an interactive course, so please make sure that you have a journal and a quiet, peaceful place to practice mindfully. You will be asked to pause to complete the mindfulness and journaling exercise throughout the course. Also, please visit mindfulmountain.org to sign up for a telehealth, mindfulness, and life coaching course or session with a certified mindfulness coach. We look forward to supporting your mental health journey through helping you gain a mindfulness practice. Are you aware of the lens you see yourself through? So we all play different characters in different people's story. Some people see us as villains, while others see us as heroes. Are you aware of how you see yourself? What role do you play in your story? Do you find yourself changing who you are in order to please others and then leave the interaction feeling empty? Even if this means degrading and devaluing yourself just so that others don't feel threatened by your presence? Do you feel comfortable voicing your opinions and your needs assertively, or do you hold back and then feel invisible? Do you accept the role of the scapegoat just to avoid a power struggle and then settle into a dysfunctional role filled with shame? Mindfulness helps to take a deep breath to learn to think before you react in any situation. Mindfulness will teach you how to act from the core understanding of your truest self. When you feel distracted, take a deep breath and think before you react. Notice any thought, emotion, or feeling that presents itself, and then ask yourself, how can I stay focused on my set intention and personal goal? If you can learn to act from the core understanding of your true self, you can remove obstacles one breath at a time. So go ahead and find a comfortable place to begin our mindfulness practice. So begin by sitting comfortably seated with awareness and posture, going inward, listening to your breath, shifting any weight that you need to shift in order to feel balanced and present. Ground your feet into the soles of your feet into the earth. Sit up nice and tall, rotating your shoulders back and down, lifting your chin up, elongating your spine, creating space in between your shoulders and your ears. Relax your arms along your sides. Allow your arms to feel heavy and completely relaxed. And then go to your breath, listening to your breath with each breath expanding. Completely inflating your breath and inflating your lungs completely and fully. Holding the inhale at the top of the inhale. And then exhaling, completely letting go. Take a few moments to simply listen to the rhythm of your breath. Noticing the quality of your breath. Does your breath feel complete? Does it feel shallow? What does your breath feel like? Now go inward and quiet your mind, listening in this moment to any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that become present. And as you listen to your breath and the quality of your breath, simply observe. You can go ahead and place this podcast on pause, focusing on your breath, your posture, and noticing any thoughts, emotions, or feelings that become present, allowing these thoughts, emotions, and feelings to simply be noticed, and then when you're ready, let go. Today's nature experience, or this week's nature experience, so find the time to go for a hike and make it a point to go all the way to the top, and stay aware in each moment as you're hiking all the way to the top. Just notice any thoughts, feelings, emotions, or reactions that become present. Simply observe and notice. And then when you do reach the top, take a moment to stand tall, take in the view from the top. What does this feel like? And say to yourself, quietly or out loud, your affirmation. I stand strong in knowing who I am, and I can define my own character. I act from a solid foundation of confidence and self-knowing. And then this week's journal prompt. So during my hike today, I contemplated how I define myself and if this is most congruent with my truest self. The emotions, feelings, or reactions were: what did I observe? How did this make me feel? How did I feel when I reached the top? How did I find congruence in my definition of myself? What was the view like? Go ahead and place the podcast on pause to complete this journal exercise. So this week, continue to practice the simple mindfulness breathing, checking in with your posture, and noticing any thoughts, feelings, or emotions that become present. Simply notice and observe. Practice your affirmation throughout the week. I stand strong in knowing who I am, and I can define my own character. I act from a solid foundation of confidence and self-knowing. And also throughout the week, go back to your journal prompt and expand on your writing. What did you observe about yourself? What is most congruent? How you define yourself? What is most congruent with your truest self? And notice any emotions, feelings, or reactions that become present when you think about how you define yourself. And is that congruent with your truest self? Enjoy this week's lesson, and I hope to see you next week for episode 3.